Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your patience and for waiting. Again, if you like this information, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always find information about us and the firm at www.tntvisa.com. Again, that's www.tntvisa.com. You can also reach out to us at info@tntvisa.com or via text or WhatsApp at 754-610-7266. So thank you very much for watching. We appreciate your time and we appreciate the fact that you are looking to learn more information about immigration. Today, we're going to be discussing a little bit about the common myths about investing into the United States. And the first thing I want to discuss is that a lot of people think that they have to invest in something that they've already invested to in their home country. And that is not true. We have seen many people who have invested into different areas that they are more passionate about other than what they've done in their home country. When you are looking to invest, you should be looking to do something that you feel comfortable with. What would you do if you could do anything in the world? What would you do? How would you make a living? Um, and it needs to be realistic. If you love to play golf, but you're not that good of a golfer, obviously you're not going to do something where you're going to be trying to make money playing golf. But, if you want to sell like golf equipment, that could be something that you might be able to do. You might be able to set up your own store or find a store that is being sold that sells golf equipment or find and hire people to do golf lessons where you can get the golf lessons for free, but you set up a business where you're taking golf instructors and you're putting them at like a driving range for whatever driving range the person wants to go to. There are a variety of different options, but again, you just need to figure out what would you do if money was not an option? What would you do on a daily basis to have fun, to enjoy your life? And if you can find something that would align with that for a business, then that's what we would recommend that you invest in. So don't necessarily always invest into what you have done for your whole life. Try to invest in something that you would feel comfortable doing. So that's one myth, is that you have to constantly invest into what you've already done in your home country. Another myth about investing is that you have to invest a set amount. None of the regulations outside of the EB-5 or not only the EB-5 visa requires a set minimum amount for investment. The investor visa does not, the L1 visa does not, and the national interest, the national interest, national entrepreneurial parole or the international entrepreneurial parole, that does not require a minimum investment from the foreign investor. It does require a minimum investment from US investors, but not from the foreign investor. So if you hear somebody say that there's a magic number, oh, if you invest $100,000 or $150,000, your visa is going to get approved. That's not accurate. There is nothing in any of the regulations that sets forth a set number. Now, we would say that there are certain numbers that are better depending on where you're investing, and depending on where you're seeking the visa. So, but there is no minimum number, there's no maximum number. And we've done investor visas from anybody who's invested around $45,000 to people that have invested over millions of dollars into their businesses in the US. So it's just going to be dependent upon you. What are you investing into? What are you looking for? What is going to be needed to make that company operational? Because as long as the company is operational and making money, you have an argument that that is all the investment that you need. And there are plenty of people that have gone out with minimum investments. For example, the founder of Spanx, for those women who know about Spanx, she only invested about $5,000 to $6,000 into her company. That was it. And she built a multi-million-dollar enterprise that has annual sales of over 350 to 400 million dollars per year. So, and we've actually done once a long. They had invested maybe about $2,000 to $3,000 and built $1 million business. Now we didn't do the investor visa when they started off with that initial $2,000 investment. We did it when it was $1 million business because he didn't need the investor visa at that time. So again, there is no minimum amount that you need. Another big myth with respect to investing in the United States is that you have to be here um, in the status, such as the investor status or the L1 status, in order to invest. No, you can come in under the ESTA or the tourist visa to start your investment in the US. You need to invest into so you can come into the United States under the tourist or the ESTA program, and you come in and you find a business, look at different businesses, enter into the contract to buy the business, enter into the contract to get the lease, enter into a contract for to find employees. A lot of different things that you can do while you're here under a tourist visa or in the ESTA visa, which would allow, so you can do that without having the investor visa or the L1 visa or the EB5. So you don't necessarily need to have those visas in order to come to the US and invest in the United States. Another myth that a lot of people have heard about and have are concerned about is the fact that there has to be a set number of employees. Well, that is going to be dependent on a variety of different factors. And if you're doing just the investor visa, you don't necessarily need to have employees. You can have independent contractors. It's going to be dependent upon your business. For example, if you have a spa or like a hair salon, basically what those industries typically do is they rent spaces out to the people that are going to be doing the haircut, and they should take a percentage, and the groomer is also taking a percentage, and whatever they're not direct employees, okay, but they are working with your company, and because they're working with your company, that is something that can be considered for immigration purposes. Same thing for like lawn maintenance companies. Lawn maintenance company, you have workers who are doing the lawn maintenance work, but they're typically not hired as direct employees. They're typically hired as independent contractors. And as long as you can prove that they're independent contractors, that you're valid and able to do that. So there are different aspects, there's different things that you can consider. So an employment does not have to be like a set amount of number of employees. You just have to depend on what you're doing. So those are some of the common myths regarding investing into the United States. If you have questions or concerns, or you are considering investing in the United States, we ask that you please reach out to us so that we can help you along the way. We've helped clients, thousands of clients throughout the years, to determine what is the best way to come to the US, and we'd be happy to help you. Again, if you like the information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you would like to reach out to us, you can check us out on our website at www.tntvisa.com. It'll give you information about the investor visa, the L1 visa, EB5 visa, and a variety of different visas that could be available to you and your family. And it will also allow you to reach out to us directly. You can also reach us by emailing us at info@tntvisa.com. Again, that's info@tntvisa.com, or by sending us a text or WhatsApp at 754-610-7266. Thank you very much again for watching. We look forward to hearing from you soon.